Hey, what's up, everybody? You're in the reaction room with Reese. Welcome in. Today's recap is season 2, episode 35. But before we get into it, I need a favor. Subscribe to my channel. Help me out, if you don't mind. Now let's see what's happening beyond the gates. We start off at the Dupree house. Anita tells Vernon he's still being overprotective. He says, I get it. You need space. Well, that's too bad. I'm not leaving your side. Over at Orphe Jean's, Chelsea and Madison are showing off their engagement rings when Mona comes over and congratulates them. And Mona thanks Madison for diagnosing a medical condition for a member of her church. Madison says, I'm glad I could help. And then Mona tells Madison, you gave her life back. Bill brings Haley back to the hospital again because she has a headache. He tells her he's taking matters into his own hands. He asks Joey to find the mugger. At the country club, Nicole and Samantha are talking about the cotillion when Anastasia comes over and starts making shady comments. And Nicole gives her a piece of her mind. At the Duprees, Anita tells Vernon she's sorry she scared him yesterday, but she doesn't know how her body is going to react from one day to the next. And then she gets a call from someone named Jacinda. Chelsea thinks that Madison regrets turning down the fellowship, but Madison tells her she's not having any second thoughts. Randy walks in and Mona asks him to join her. He says you wouldn't want your church lady friends to see you with an associate of Joy Armstrong, right? Back at the country club, Anastasia tells Nicole, like mother, like daughter. She says yesterday, Anita made a fool of herself here. Maybe she had too many drinks. Nicole tells her, don't judge my mother by your own weakness. Anastasia walks away, and then Nicole calls Vernon and tells him what just happened. Vernon says, don't worry. Anita is fine, and she wasn't doing any drinking. Haley tells Bill, I don't feel comfortable with you being involved with a man like Joey Armstrong. Bill says, it's done. Joey and I have history. Mona tells Randy she's not worried about people seeing them together. And then she asks him to go to church with her. Randy says, I'm not going to be your project. Mona tells him, I think you're a good man, and you don't have to come on Sunday. Randy says, maybe I will. Chelsea runs into Bill and Haley at the hospital, and she asks Bill, why did he tell Danny about her engagement before she could? Bill says, listen, I think your decision is impulsive. Vanessa meets Nicole and Samantha at the country club to talk about Samantha's community service for the cotillion. And Samantha lets them know she still doesn't have an escort. Vanessa says, oh, I can help with that. And Nicole nearly spits out her food. Chelsea tells Bill to stop worrying about her. And then she tells him about the situation with Maddie and the fellowship in Copenhagen. She feels guilty about it, and she says Chelsea has to take that fellowship. And then Bill calls Caroline and tells her, I need you to do something for me. Randy meets Joey at Uptown, and he tells him, I think the mugger probably skipped town. We should just let this one go. Joey says, your mission is clear. Find somebody who knows something and bring them to me. Bill tells Caroline to make a donation ASAP. And then Haley comes back and tells him the doctor said all of her vitals are good. So they head to Uptown for lunch. Anita gets off the phone with Jacinda, and she heard the same story as Anastasia. And then Anita tells Vernon, we can't go on like this. Samantha gets a phone call, and then Nicole tells Vanessa, are you crazy? We're not using your escort service to find my granddaughter a date. Haley sees Joey and Randy at Uptown, and she tells Bill she wants to go home. But Bill wants to talk to Joey. He walks over and says, "Sammy, it's good to see you." And he asks Joey, "How do you know Sammy?" Anita tells Vernon she's tired of the gossip. She says, "It's time to tell the world. Anita Dupree has breast cancer." Back at the hospital, Madison gets a phone call, and it's good news. She tells Chelsea that the Research Institute just got a huge donation, and she can study in D.C. She says it's almost too good to be true. Vanessa tells Nicole, "I was talking about Donnell." Samantha comes back from the restroom, and Vanessa tells her about Donnell. Nicole says, "I'm all for it." And Samantha is so excited. She says 100 times yes. Vernon tells Anita, "You have to be absolutely certain about this." She says, "It's time, and I'm ready to make a statement." Vernon says, "Then you have my support. I am beyond proud of your bravery." Randy tells Haley Joey wants him to find the mugger, but he can't because of her and Lynette's half-baked plan. And then Joey asks Randy, "What is Mrs. Bill Hamilton to you again?" Meanwhile, Bill tells Haley it's interesting that Joey knows Sammy. So she uses fake tears to change the subject. And of course, Bill falls for it. And that's what happened on the show today. Hey, thanks for watching. And please don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will talk to you in the next one, okay? Bye.